Well, now you guys might have already watched the individual reviews of the Boat Rockers 210 and the Soundpeach QY7. So hey guys, I'm Abhishek and let's compare them.
I've gotta do, so I'm not crying.
So guys, we are going to divide this comparison into many different parts such as comfort, sound quality, additional features etc. of these earphones, and also if we missed the individual reviews of both of these earphones, then the link to those videos will be in the description. So guys, before starting with anything else, we're gonna see what all do we get inside the box with both of these earphones. So starting with the things, first of all, we do get the carrying pouch with both of these earphones, and both look pretty nice, and the material and all is also pretty nice. Along with that, you also get 6 ear hooks and 6 earbuds, which is common in between the both, and also you get the micro USB charging cable, which is also again common in both of these earphones. But only the one thing that is extra with the QY7 is the clip, which can be used to like attach the wire to your collar and all. So that is the only thing extra. Otherwise, all of the things you get inside the box is just equal, also including the instruction manual and the warranty card. So next up is design. Both of these earphones are available in dual tone colors, and I think whichever color you buy, they are going to look just stunning. Also talking about the material used to make the earpiece, it is plastic, and the quality of plastic is similar on both, and I think casual user, just regular user in general, won't like make them like break or crack or something. So that is going to be totally fine. And talking about the wire, there is a flat type wire connecting both of the ear pieces on the QY7, and it is just a standard wire on the 210. So I think the wire on the 210 looks just more durable because of its thickness and all. But whatever like earphone you pick, you are not going to be disappointed by the design. So it depends from person to person that which design you might pick. So guys, let's talk about the features present on these earphones. So both of these earphones have the volume controls and the multi-function button present on them, but one place where the QY7 takes a lead though just a little bit is the connectivity, because you can save up and connect 2 devices with the QY7, whereas you can just connect only one and the port. Also mentioning that the multifunction button present on these earphones is very helpful, as you can do many things with it, such as picking up calls, hanging up calls, switching from one call to another, and obviously turning on and turning off these earphones. They support Bluetooth 4.1, so connectivity in general will not be a problem. Also mentioning they have the IPX4 rating, so they are sweat resistant, so it is perfect for workouts and exercises. So they again lie up pretty same. But in terms of feature overall, I would say that just because you can connect just one more device with the QY7, is gonna take the lead in the features department. So guys, talking about the battery life on both of these earphones, the Boat 210 is going to give you a little more battery life, as an understanding it lasted a little bit more than the QY7. Also, according to the specifications, it will give you 8 hours of continuous music playback compared to 6 hours on the QY7, and the standby time will be 200 hours for the Boat 210, and the QY7 is going to give 145 hours. So standby time will hardly matter, but the continuous music playback is the thing which you may concern the most. So that is pretty good on both of these earphones. Also talking about the charging time, the Boat 210 is going to take 2.5 hours compared to the 2 hours on the QY7. Might be due to the smaller battery or something like that, but still the battery you are getting in half an hour more is pretty great, and I think that will not be a problem. You can charge both of these earphones using the cable given along, or just any phone charger you have lying around. Normally everyone has it, so that the charging and all will not be a problem. So I think so with a little more little just slight edge, the Boat 210 will take a lead on the battery department. So let's talk about comfort, which is like one of the most important points to consider while buying any headset. So I think so that both will fit pretty much well in your ears, as with the provided ear tips you have medium, small and large as usual, and also the ear hooks will provide a little bit more support, so they are going to stay in and fit pretty well. But talking about long-term comfort or just comfort in general, I know I'm using this word a lot, but yeah, so I think the QY7 is going to be the winner here, because the wire on the QY7 is like not springy, and it's not hard and short. whereas on the Boat Rockers 210 it is the wire is pretty short and springy and also hard, so it stays like pretty close to your neck, so it may hurt a little. But then the other thing, which in terms of practicality, the Cuba 7 again wins, because you can just have the wire is pretty long, so you can just hang them around your neck and use it like if you just want to receive calls, not just use them anytime. So I think in the comfort department, the Cuba 7 is the winner. So guys, let's talk about the sound quality. The sound quality of both of these earphones will not disappoint you at all, but still talking, both of these earphones have great sound quality, clear vocals, bass and loudness and all that. But individually talking, the Boat Rockers 210 will have a little more loudness, but the Cuba 7 is like equal in all of the sound parts and all that. So I think that the Boat Rockers 210 will be able to cancel a little more sound, because both of these earphones obviously doesn't have any inbuilt or something like a hardware noise cancellation like some headphones or earphones from Bose or Sony, like something like that. But they still have something called CVC noise cancellation, and both are with the updated or the latest version of that is 6.0. So I think with that, and also that the Boat Rockers will have a little more loudness, so it will be able to cancel a little more sound. But overall talking, the Cuba 7 is the only here is the one that will give you a balanced sound between the two. So guys, talking about the price, the Soundpeats Cuba 7 costed for rupees 2000 rupees at the time of making the video, or $30, and the Boat Rockers 210 costed for rupees 2300 or $33. I know that the price has changed of the Boat Rockers 210, as in the last video I said that it is for 1800 rupees, because it was 1800 rupees for the same red color, but now it is 2300 rupees. But still, I'll mention the links from Amazon in the description, so don't forget to check the links from Amazon in the description. So guys, now it's time for the end verdict, and I'm gonna give my verdict on the basis of the current prices of these earphones and all the points that I covered in this video about these earphones. So considering that the Soundpeats Cuba 7 is going to give you exactly same features as the Boat Rockers 210, but with a little less battery life, but then you have availability to connect two devices and have better comfort and a balanced sound. And excluding the design, because that depends from person to person, the Soundpeats Cuba 7 is more value for money, and as it is giving everything same as it is, and additionally what I told just now, so it will be more value for money, and it is the winner for today's comparison. So guys, if you found this comparison helpful, then do like the video and subscribe for further updates. And ending with the video, this was all from my side. Stay geeky and peace.